Hello guys, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Hello guys, how are you doing? How are you doing?
How are you doing? How are you doing? I see there's Amir here. He's saying hi. Hi, how are you doing? Let's just wait for a few people to join, then we can get started. I'm doing good, my brother. I'm doing good. Thank you for joining us. I see there's also can't pronounce that name correctly. Uh, Seems like it's Mokai. Mokai. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. But how are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. So we don't want to waste so much of your time, guys. We said we're gonna start at exactly 8 o'clock. Those who are going to come are going to join us, and those who can make it, this will be recorded and we'll share the link. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so before I get started, let me just make a disclaimer, guys. My name is Goditashi Gigi, and I'm a representative of the Asha Global Group Pty Ltd. Financial service provider license number is 54565. All right, you can go look this up on the FSCA website. So I am the CEO of a company called Arrissa.Trade, and I'm rendering services under supervision, right? So I'm a representative. If you can go to FSCA and you punch in my name, you actually see that I'm a representative. I'm registered in the FSCA database. All right. So I just want to make it clear that trading in derivatives is highly speculative and it involves significant risk. It is not also intended for it is only intended for individuals who fully understand and accept the risk of short-term market fluctuations and the potential for financial loss. Prices can move rapidly and unpredictably. You may incur substantial losses, including losses of your entire trading capital. This form of trading is not suitable for everyone and should not be undertaken with the funds that you cannot afford to lose. No returns are guaranteed, and past performance does not indicate future outcomes. The information that I'll be providing here is for general informational purposes only, and does not take into account your personal objective and your financial situation or your needs. So, therefore, you should conduct your own research and analysis before making any trading investment decision. And before engaging in any speculative trading, ensure that you fully understand the risks involved and seek independent financial or professional advice if required. All right, so that's a standard disclaimer, guys. Just making sure that everyone out there is aware of the risks of trading before we start talking about it. All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about the thing that we have today. What is it? So, today, guys, we're going to talk about making money through AI trading. This is the new age opportunity in the financial markets. We are talking about the revolution of AI and trading combined together. So trading has essentially been, around for quite a bit, but AI is something that just came, and all industries are actually being affected by AI, and the industry of trading is not an exception. So today I'm going to present to you an opportunity that if not AI, if not because of AI, that opportunity wouldn't be available for people like you and me. All right. So I have taken some time to, study AI and see how it can be implemented in trading. All right. And I'm also going to show you the Arrissa Trading app and how it works and how it can benefit you as a trader. And lastly, we're going to discuss about the business opportunity that we also offer at Arrissa.Trade. So my name is Ngonizashe David. Some they call me David Richard. It's a pseudonym that I use, but my real name is Ngonizashe Gigi, and I'm an investor, trader, AI enthusiast. I am huge about AI, guys. I wake up, AI. I eat AI. Everything that I do at this point in time is connected to AI. So I'm an AI enthusiast and a fintech developer who will talk about the things that we are actually creating here at Arrissa.Trade. So I have 10 plus years in the IT industry, which means I have a very solid technical foundation, and I have 6 plus years in the trading industry, which means I've got expertise in the domain of trading. I also have 7 plus years web app and project management, and I am a pioneer in the data science and fintech solutions. I'm also an AI systems developer. So like when I say I'm a pioneer in the data science and fintech solutions, recently I just put a course on Udemy, a course that actually outlines how a person can actually create their own data server and basically just create an ecosystem for their AIs to live on. And it has been, received with, 5-star ratings, and a lot of people, inboxing me, telling me how great it is and how it's helping them. So it's quite really, good for me to actually have people coming back to me and say that the knowledge that you're putting out there is actually helping us. So just to reiterate, I'm an FSCA licensed financial service representative of the company that we talked about in the disclaimer. All right. So with that being said, let's talk about the curse of trading. I know that on the internet, a lot of people, they come and show you all the fancy things, the blue charts, the cars, the houses, the money, the girls, the holiday trips, the vacations. But is it all rosy? That's the question. So contrary to popular belief, the trading industry is very hostile for retail traders. It is extremely difficult for any trader to make money in the markets consistently for a long period of time. Mark the word consistently. I'm not saying you can't make money in the markets. I'm talking about consistency here. Consistency is whereby you put in money and you watch your account or your income grow because of trading and trading alone. And you can do that over a long period of time. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about one lucky day where you wake up, you over-risked an account maybe of $100 and you take it maybe to 2,000 US dollars. But tomorrow, that 2,000 US dollars is gone. We're not talking about that. We're talking about consistency. in this industry. It's very hard to achieve. This is because the market is efficient. The market is very efficient. Most of the time, the price or the information out there that is being provided, the market is already priced in on that information with a delay of milliseconds. So there is no way that anyone can actually be able to predict the future. Therefore, there is no system out there that can give you 100%. So no strategy works all the time and in all conditions. You can hear it from me. I have created a lot of bots, a lot of automated systems. So let me give you an example. You can say that I have a new strategy. This strategy works. Then you can come to me. Then you can say, okay, David, I know that you are a developer. Why don't you develop this strategy for me and make it work automatically? Then you give me all your rules, we outline them exactly as how you're saying you're going to trade. Then we can back test that strategy. You realize that there is a point maybe where it makes money, and there's a point where it can blow your account. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is in the markets. So not all strategies work in all market conditions. So retail traders also trade blindly. What do I mean by this? I mean that most traders have a narrow view of the market. When they wake up in the morning, they can look at some data, but they might overlook some data that actually is going to drive the market. So they do not grasp the whole picture of the market. Number 3 is emotional sabotage. Most traders are controlled by emotions. The emotions of fear, greed, excitement, hope, panic, and depression, guys. A lot of traders are controlled by these emotions. Let's just say all humans are controlled by these emotions at some point in time. Therefore, humans are not really created for this thing called trading. The number 4 is why the curse of trading. The 4th curse of trading are big players playing the dirty game. Big players like the banks, institutions, sometimes brokers. They make sure that they go on the other side of the retail traders, making sure that no retail trader would make it for a long period of time. So, given all this, we find that the reality of the trading industry is nothing like it's advertised out there. The market is not what it seems to an average person. An average person sees a trader inside a Lamborghini or inside a McLaren, and they think that trading is as easy as, focusing on trading. Some, they even give you motivation that you gotta focus, you gotta, learn and so forth. But let's get to the bottom of this. There is a big opportunity in trading, don't get me wrong, because 7.5 trillion US dollars gets traded each and every day. It exchanges hands, 7.5 trillion US dollars. But unfortunately, 90% of all retail traders lose money. Retail traders are like you and me. People who are not institutions, they're not banks, they're not large speculators. We are people who can deposit a couple of $100,000 into a trading account, mostly using brokers that are either market makers or sometimes A-book traders, which are rare to find. By the way, 90% of us retail traders lose money. I don't want to exclude myself. 90% lose money. So what about the 10%? Because 90% lose money. If I tell you that there is a game right here that you need to play, but for you to play, you need to deposit, or you need to enter that game by putting $1,000 for you to play that game. But there is a 10% chance that you can win and a 90% chance that you can lose. Do you tell me that you can actually go into that game and play? You wouldn't, because you know that the odds are rigged against me. But however, if you've got money to spare, you can actually go and do that. Or you can learn what the 10% are doing and hope that you're going to learn and become the 10%. So let's talk about the 10% of people who make money. How much do they really make? Okay, we can say, okay, 10% of people make money. How much do those kind of people who make money consistently make? You might think they make 700%, 1,000%, 2,000%. 2,000 we are talking about times 20 your money. 1,000% we are talking about times 10 your money. No, my friend. On average, 30% per year. Those who are consistent. The reason why they are able to make 30% per year is because they are managing risk. Risk is exactly the thing that is going to take your account down. So if you can manage it, it means you're able to make profit whilst you're not losing your money. I'm not afraid of anyone who can make profit. I'm afraid of someone who can keep their capital. In this industry, the most dangerous person is not a person who can make profit, but a person who can keep their capital and even make a little bit of profit on top. This is the sad truth though, and I'm telling it to you exactly as it is. I don't care here if there are traders who can claim that they make money and they can make millions. I don't really care, because I know this from statistics. If you go to websites for any broker, you can see on top there, most brokers, some brokers actually, on top they can give you a disclaimer that says 80% of people lose money trading with this broker. So who are you to come and tell me that you are making money? Maybe you're part of the 30%, but you're part of the 30% or 20% or 10% that's making money. But statistics is also saying that for those who make money consistently, they only make 30%. And you come and tell me that you make thousands and thousands of percent. All right? I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not talking about luck or exceptions here. I'm talking about general, as a general fact. So people never understand why they lose money. And I just told you the reasons why people lose money. The industry rewards consistency and a clear edge. What is your edge? Your edge is your advantage in the market. What is your advantage in the market? We'll talk about that later. The illusion of success. I'm not going to be dwelling a lot on this topic because this breaks my heart, because a lot of people on the internet, they sell people dreams. They show people lifestyle. They show people, forgery of screenshots whatsoever. And it all looks so rosy online. But the irony is, you see the mentors driving cars, showing profits, selling dreams, but most of them make money from you, not from trading. They make money through signals, they make money through, I'm not saying it's bad to make money through that, but you gotta be licensed to do that. If you are providing advice for people to actually use their real earned money to trade, at least have the decency to be registered and actually operate in the legal sphere. So, they sell courses, not consistency. They sell hope, not systems. They trade your belief, not the market. And the truth is, the more you lose, the more the industry profits. Some people, some mentors actually have deals with the broker that when you lose, percentage of your loss goes to them. You see how wild the industry is. So don't believe everything that you see online. The statistics are out there. Read the statistics. If you are a person who wants to believe in miracles, then you can believe in miracles. So this is the expensive truth, guys. You can either learn it at a discount from me, or you can pay the full price by actually trying it yourself and getting burned. Humans are not necessarily wired to make money through trading. This is the very reason why trading exists today. This is the reason why brokers exist. It's because most brokers, they are B-book. B-book, it just means that the money that you deposit into their account remains in their account. The trades that you place on their platform are not sent to the exchange. They actually trade in-house, right? Which means that if you lose money, that money stays in their bank account. If you win, then they have to pay you from their bank account. That's an A-book trader. So for a system like that to survive, people gotta be losing money more than they are withdrawing in profit. There's no way that brokers can exist that are A-book when traders are making money. So they bet so much that this human being here is going to lose their money. They set up infrastructure, they buy buildings, they pay workers with one bet and one bet only, that whoever is going to deposit money here is going to lose it, and we're going to eat that money, distribute that money, make ourselves rich. The retail trading industry thrives on your losses. That's how it is. Unless you're trading with a broker that's putting your trade onto the exchange, which is a book trader. The most dangerous part of trading is the winning part. It makes you think that you can make money that easily. So if you come to trading, then your first experience in trading is losing. You will learn a more valuable lesson than coming to trading and your first lesson is winning. Reason is, when you win, you grow wings, and you think that trading can be treated as a get-rich-quick scheme. And it might even make you very, very poor, because you might even start taking money from your savings, putting into trading, thinking that, or you always comforting yourself with the fact that that time I made this much, maybe I can also make that much, right? So losing actually makes you learn more than winning. And the other thing you gotta know is you're not fighting other traders. You are trading up against machines and institutional algorithms, automation, and data models that trade 24/7 without fear or greed. Whilst you're out there on your desk or whichever platform that you use for trading, and you're busy trading with your emotions, on the other side, there are systems set up by banks, institutions. If you want to do some research, go on YouTube, just search the quants of Wall Street. You realize that there are people whom their work is only to create systems that trade, and you can never win against those systems. You can win once, but system to human, I can tell you that a system will always win because of decisiveness and lack of emotions. So meanwhile you are reacting, overreacting, hesitating, over trading, systems are out there in cold blood taking your money. It's not a fair game, but that's why most lose this game. We talked about the curse of trading. Maybe it's time, guys, to talk about the blessing of trading, because it's not all bad. It's not all negative in this trading industry. If it was all negative, there was no reason I should be here talking to you guys about trading. I should be doing something else. So what is the blessing of trading? That's when I introduce, guys, the Arrissa.Trade AI. It's a revolutionary agentic trading system that is emotion-free, intelligent, and autonomous. So let's talk about emotion-free. I know that there are systems before AI that are like trading robots that you can buy on MQ5, that you can code with hard-coded rules. Those were emotion-free. But were they intelligent? No. Whatever the intelligence of the coder, that's the intelligence of that system. All the bots that are coded before AI, they are only limited to the intelligence of the coder. Autonomous, yes, they can be autonomous, but are they intelligent? No. So this is where Arrissa.Trade AI comes into play. Guys, here we are talking about a technology that is revolutionary in such a way that everyone that I talk to about this really feels, the overwhelming need for them to be part of this. So what is Arrissa.Trade AI? It is a system built for every trader who wants institutional-like precision and complexity. We are talking about the tools that used to be, in the hands of quants or the people at Wall Street. Now you can have access to that kind of intelligence, the market intelligence. I like the word intelligence in the sense of intel, like information, market information, okay? For a system to be intelligent, it must have information, and it must have quality information. So that's what a lot of traders or human traders lack. A lot of traders, they only see trading in one angle. They don't see it using all the data that is available, analyzing the data without emotions, without bias. And that's what an AI can help you with. Now, some of you can say that, why don't I just ask ChatGPT today and be like, what is the price of Bitcoin? Or what is the price of gold today? Ask ChatGPT and give it even a search tool and be like, search online. The reason why that won't work probably, or that I can assure you that it might not work in your favor, is number one, all the information that ChatGPT might have access to is already accessed by everyone on the internet. So remember what I said when it comes to market efficiency. The market is efficient because the information that everyone thinks is new, someone has already got that information, and the market is already priced in according to that information. Unless maybe it's something that is really, you think you are the first one who got that. Maybe you are busy on Trump's what is this called? Truth social account, and Trump posts something and you see it first, and then but by the time I'm gonna show you, by the time you think that you're the first one to make that move, you realize that that move has already happened. The reason is we can't get the information as quickly as possible, and we can't make the decision because we need to process that information all at once and make decisions very quickly. But a system can do that in a couple of seconds, or even a fraction of a second. It can actually compute and reason and tell you exactly what needs to be done. So you need systems that are actually specifically designed for trading, not ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to tell you exactly what it's going to tell to everybody, but everybody is losing. So you must not act like everybody. That's where the Arrissa.Trade AI comes into play. So guys, this is not a signal group. This is not a manual system. This is a fully supervised AI trading agent that executes trade on your MT5 account. I'm sure everyone knows MT5. If you don't know what MT5 is, it's a platform that people use to trade. So you connect this system onto your MT5 account and it will trade for you. It will make decisions and execute on your account. The system is intelligent, it's adaptive, and emotion free. It's a plug and play system, which means you don't need to set up or to buy API key from OpenAI. All that you have to do is to plug that system onto your MT5. Then the system will be receiving commands from the AI agent, and then it trades for you. So what is the advantage of using this system? The first thing is that it uses AI analysis model, about 74% accurate model according to our tests. And it combines human and machine analysis. It curates human signals and matches them against the AI own analysis. So it also takes human input, right? And I'm not going to go into depth when it comes to how does it take the human input, because it curates signals that are being broadcasted by humans, let me just say all over the world, and it compares those signals against its own signals, and then if those things matches, it's going to analyze and pass on to the supervisor and pass on to all the designated agents that are going to make the final decision to say buy or sell, stop loss here and everything. And your account is going to receive that data and it's going to execute that data. Not only is it going to give you entries, it's also going to manage those trades and see the condition of the market against the trades that are running. Therefore, it's going to end up managing those trades, taking decision whether to close them, break even, trail stop, take some partial profits, and so on. And the other thing, it also has adjustable risk according to your capital, right? So you put your own lot sizes according to your capital and according to your risk management plan. So if the AI says that it wants to open here with one lot size, but your account cannot open one lot size, there is a way that you can adjust risk, that you can let your EA or your system open a certain lot size that is proportional to that, thereby making sure that this system can work on any capital that you can think of. So this is a supervised AI trade management with also human input and human in the loop, whereby the AI does its own thing, and if need be that a human can intervene, a human can also intervene to do actions like close trades and so forth. But the AI can do that without human input. The human is in there to make sure that if there is anything that might go wrong, which the AI is capable of handling, but we just need human input for supervision. All right. It also uses real market data, which means that unlike if you ask ChatGPT to say, okay, give me price for Bitcoin today, it's going to search online and so forth and give you some news data, or it make decision based on things that have already happened or news that is already staying news. So this is quite a different system from that. So how do you get access to this system? So I made a quite, interesting analogy here, because most people, they spend about $800 rands, apologies for that, monthly on things like DSTV, which is pure entertainment. And I'm not saying entertainment is bad. Entertainment is needed. Take for instance, I have got a daughter. She likes watching the Cocomelon on Netflix. Though I don't really watch Netflix, but I have to pay that. I understand. But knowing that I have to do that, that's just entertainment. What about the things that can actually really give me a ticket to financial freedom? So what if the same monthly amount could work for you instead of maybe against you? Because with Arrissa, you can connect your MT5 account and let the intelligent automation trade for you 24/7. So this is not a cost. It's a digital assistant for your financial life. All right. So we got three tiers that you can actually really look at. The first one is the free one, where you can gain access to the community. When you gain access to the community, you'll be getting updates and market updates for free on Telegram. So I'll give you a link to go to that Telegram account, channel, sorry, and get started with, getting information from an AI. So you get all the market updates from that channel. If you really want to make manual decisions, you can do that because you get updates. Let's just call them signals, and some information that is not really signals, but information about the market. They just give you the overview of the market. Then if you really want to connect to an automated trading agent, then the monthly fee is only $39. You can connect an account. We don't care how much is in the account. It can be $1 million in the account. All that you have to do is to pay $39. That's just about the same amount of a DSTV subscription. That is entertainment, and though entertainment is needed, but can it really help you for financial freedom? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And yearly you can save 20%, $397 per year to use this system. So whatever you make in the system, you get 100% of it. We don't charge you anything for the money that you make using the system. All right. And also, if there are any losses, you have to understand that you are responsible for your own account. Don't use money that you're not willing to lose. Okay. As the disclaimer that we started with at first, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. We are talking about real investment, and investment that grows over time rather than random trades that are going to blow your account. So we are talking about achievable results. Past performance doesn't show you what the future is gonna do. All right, so you get 100% automated software. So if you've been trading and you've been losing money on your own, you've been trading on your own and you've been losing money, why don't you try automated trading? You've been losing money anyway. Try automated trading and see if it's something that can actually help you. Remember, this is AI. It's intelligent, it's brutal, it's cold-blooded, and it makes decisions without second guessing. All right. So let's talk about the business. This part, guys, is optional. It's optional because some of you really want to just, subscribe on the bot and make the AI trade for them. They have no desire at all to make extra money. They just want to invest their money and let AI trade for them. Right? But this is optional for those people who want extra money and who feel like they need maybe to increase their capital. So we've got a referral program. A referral program is a lot of companies do offer referrals. Some they don't. I wonder why companies don't offer referrals, because you can advertise on Google or on Facebook, but your ads can reach, let's say, 10,000 people, only to get maybe 5 sales from that. But if you can get people who are really content, or they're happy with your product, and give them the mandate to, or give an incentive actually, to go out there and tell their friends, you'll be spending less in advertising and you'll be actually getting guaranteed customers. I wonder why people don't use this model. So instead of us spending a lot of money in advertising, what are we going to do? We're going to offer our users who are already happy. So if you're a user and you're happy with the system, you can go and refer someone. That's just how it works. So you get 20% direct commission for all the signups that you do. And if those signups keep on resubscribing, which is something that we expect given the quality of our system, you'll be earning this recurring, which means each and every month. And level 2 means that, example, if I sign you up or I refer you to the system, hey my friend, do you want to trade with AI? And the friend says yes. So okay, fine, here's my link, sign up here, right? And get started. When they purchase their slot or when they subscribe, you earn 20% of that. So when your friend now goes and sign up someone, say, hey, this is exciting, let me introduce someone, then that's a person who is on your level 2, right? That person, you didn't sign them up, but they were signed up by a person that you introduced yourself. You earn 5% from that. Then if that person introduces someone else, then you earn 3% from that. And if the other person introduces another person, you earn 2% from that. So 4 levels of earning. So you earn up to 30% commissions on each and every sale. So these commissions are credited provided you have an active subscription. So you only earn commissions if you've got an active subscription. I think this is only fair that you earn commissions from something that you're actually using. We don't want people who just come and, let's say, earn commission without believing in the product. So if you believe in the product, then you are eligible to earn commission. So it also helps you if you are a person who would like to be in the business. It helps you to have people renew their subscriptions, right? And commissions, all right? And above all, the renewal of subscriptions is based solely on the quality and your satisfaction with our software. All right? So you can also earn another way of earning through IB partnership. So what is IB partnership? Every person, when they are trading, they use a broker, okay? Brokers, we can't run away from brokers because they're the ones who provide the platform for us to trade. But these brokers, they need people to come onto their platform, all right? So if you can introduce someone to a broker's platform, you can earn commissions according to that broker's commission structure. Just like exactly what we are doing here, brokers also have that, right? So you can be earning commissions from them. A lot of commissions, guys. There's a lot of commissions from brokers as well. So whilst you are pushing this business, because for you to be successful being an IB, you need 2 things. One, you need a product that you can offer the people that you're introducing to the broker, and that product should have something to do with trading, so that the people that you introduce, they use that product in their trading, thereby, enhancing their trading. And obviously you need people that you can actually, or an audience that you can bring to the broker. So you get the platform, you are free to use the Arrissa platform for your own benefit, to market to your friends or to refer your friends and have them use that system on the IB under your IB partnership. That is something that a lot of people out there really don't have. A lot of people might want to be IBs, but they don't have a product to give to the clients that they are putting on an IB. So you get Arrissa, you can use it, you are free to use it for your own benefit, as long as if it's with Exness and also under our IB partnership. All right, so I'm just giving you a tip of the iceberg right here. So because this business will help you to pay for your own subscriptions. Take for instance, and if you are enjoying the system and you want to add more accounts, or you want to do that, so which means that you can be able not to use Arrissa for free, because the people that you introduce are the one maybe that can give you commissions, right? The company will give you commissions for the people that you introduce, and you can be able to pay for your own subscriptions, and you get more capital for trading, and you can be able to grow your IB business and create additional income. So you can create a monthly or yearly recurring revenue with this system. All right, so that was the business side of it. Here I'm just showing you how much money. Here you can see that it's 80,007. This is actual live money that I made from Exness doing IB partnership. 80,000. If you put it in rands, it could be 1.5, 1.6, 1.5, 1.445, 1.5 million, right, rands, only from IB partnership. And I wasn't even doing it so aggressively. So can you imagine now if you have a product like this and you can also do IB partnership? This is only for the business, for the people who are interested in doing the business. If you're a person who says, me, I just want to plug in my AI, make money whilst I sleep, I don't have to talk to anyone, I don't have to do anything, then that's good. It's actually another way to actually, make it. Here is only for those who are interested in extra money. All right. So I'm going to give you an example of how much maybe you can make. These numbers, they are by no means an example of they are not typical. All right, these are just hypothetical. All right, and they're just fictional numbers. I'm not saying this is what you can do, but this is what the numbers can do. All right. Take for instance, you got level 1 users, 10 users for the first month, 10 users. You registered people directly, 10 of them, right? You're going to, if those people register their own 5 people each, you're going to have 50 people. And if those 50 people register 5, 5, 5, and so forth, you'll be making this much, 1,443 a month in the first month. Second month, if you do this, do that, 7,215. This is recurring revenue. All right. And third month, we are talking about 14,440. And fourth month, if you keep on doing like that, and if your people are doing also like that under you, then this is how much money can be made. Okay, 43,240, 290. Sorry. So this table is showing you earning potential if you sign up level 1 clients, and each client signs up 5 people. Okay, results may vary based on the actual activity, right? But we are talking about here an opportunity that can give you let's say close to 50k USD a month. That is if you actually manage to achieve the numbers. All right, and above and all, you can use this money or whatever commission you're getting to fund your accounts to use as you please. You can use to create more accounts where automated trading is happening, and above all, you can use this system for IB partnership, as I've said. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this was Arrissa.Trade for you, which is the AI platform that is going to revolutionize, guys, sorry for that. That is going to make a revolution when it comes to trading. So for you to get started, go to Arrissa.Trade, and you can also contact the person who referred you, because I mean, this is a referral platform like what I told you. You can also refer and make money. So if someone referred you to this presentation, you can just talk to them and ask them for their link, and you can register. All right, everything is transparent. You can see your earnings in the dashboard. You can see the people that are registered you and their level in the dashboard. All right, as long as you have an active subscription, you'll be able to earn commission and actually make it, right? So the two things that we talked about here is the opportunity for you to trade in a smart way by using AI, and the business opportunity where you can tell people about this system after being a satisfied user. Tell people about this system and make more money. I think that's a fair game, guys. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go to Arrissa.Trade and let's get started. Or you can inbox me on Telegram at David Richchild, and on Facebook, Ngoni Zashe Gigi, my real name. Right. So with that being said, let me just go back and really go back and talk about the disclaimer that trading is highly speculative and involves significant risk. You must use the money that you're actually willing to lose. Don't use the money that is meant for something else, because trading is not something that should be taken as a get-rich-quick scheme, but a proper investment endeavor. All right. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending this webinar. I wish to have these webinars with you again. And if you didn't understand something, don't worry. I'll be having these webinars almost every week, and you will finally understand what it is. So I just encourage you to come back to all these webinars that we'll be doing and get yourself acquainted to AI trading and so forth. All right. And some of you might be asking what are the results and so forth. I'll be sharing with you next week on my webinar. I'll be sharing with you live accounts that are trading with this AI. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, see you on the next webinar, and cheers. Okay, let me see if there are questions and answers. Questions and answers. I haven't been checking those. All right, not too much questions and answers. Okay, that's fine. Okay, guys, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.